Hi guys, this is Starcraft and welcome to yet another Starcraft commentary. This is ASL S15 Ro16 Group D. Winner set 2 played on the map Retro between mine, a Terran player, and Hero or Zerg player. This is the following set after a very quick and funny display of really bad games. Or game rather, which is the first one game between mine and Hero, where mine tried to go for a proxy barracks and was completely scouted, mine red by Hero. So now he's gonna try something a little bit more conventional. He's gonna go for very standard supply depot barracks and then going for a command center behind this. And it's the bottom right corner of the screen. Hero is going for 12 hatchery, very econ build. And this I think generally favors Hero because the barracks is not really needed there to block that ramp at that early stage of the game. And if mine has gone for a little bit further out with his barrack, even before supply depot, he's gonna have a lot more flexibility in terms of pressuring his enemy. Anyways, SCV trying to attack the drone, and the SCV need to go towards the top right corner of the map, and he does. But he tried to delay the drone a little bit because he knows this drone can try to attack the other SCV. But very lucky, this other SCV completes the job on time and tries to block the drone from going inside. The SCV I think has enough HP to stop that drone for sometimes. This other SCV though from mine is gonna be able to go inside, and looks like we are ready to go for a command center. The Marine is not pushing forward though. Command center going down, so mine is just gonna go and play the long game. That spawning pool is really far away from completion, and looks like the Marine from mine is gonna try to push a little bit. Maybe we see some white stuff moving in the middle of the map. Is that a Marine? It may be a Marine, or it may just be another SV. I think that's gonna be a Marine. But the Marine returns though. It tries to go outside. It's gonna try and hunt this Overlord though. I don't know. The SV is keeping tabs of what's coming out of those eggs. But looks like the Marine is gonna get here and return. So this is like a complete mind game on mind games. You know, mine go as far as pushing the SCV towards his enemy's expansion and then return home. Just to make sure that heroes spawn Zerglings. Instead of, you know, just drones. And that worked, and Hero is gonna play it safe. He's gonna spawn a lot of Zerglings, 4 Zerglings for now. The Marine is got a long way to return home though. He needs to go a little bit faster. More Marines are in the area to protect, and now all of the Marines are able to return home. The Zerglings try to find if there's a kind of a hidden Marine at the 3 o'clock position, but it found nothing. So yeah, the game is gonna reset, and we're gonna be heading towards the late game situation very soon here, I think. Look, 4 Marine tried to push away these Zerglings. Zerglings don't have speed so far. Lair has just completed. Spire is gonna get started soon. The time of the Spire is just a teeny bit, I think, too late for my taste. But I think Hero is doing just fine now. Second gas going up, and inside base hatchery. So Hero is not gonna try anything cute like, you know, building another hatchery outside. He's gonna be just completely safe here. Hatchery inside. This map Retro, you also have a very large main where you can kind of hide different buildings in different locations, and it would take the Terran player a lot of scan power to really check out all the infrastructure inside your main. But it looks like Hero is just gonna put the third hatchery in a very standard location, not trying to hide it all the way to the left side or to the top side and so forth. 5 Marines, 6 Marines coming out, and he's gonna try to push the Zerling a little bit back and try to force Hero into making a little bit more Zerglings instead of just making drones. But looks like Hero is just sticking with 4 Zerglings though. I mean, just really funny how just 4 Zerglings are able to just do a lot of damage though. And this single Zergling goes inside. It's gonna try to take out an SCV. There's a few SCVs that are constructing buildings here. One SCV is gonna not die, but I think that Zergling is gonna die now, I think. And Spy has just completed, and just a single group of 4 Zerglings was able to buy so much time for Hero, and just kept mine at bay. And so mine is gonna get forced to just stay at home now. His Marine is running around just in circles. More Zerglings coming out. It would be wise for mine to get a bunker in the front. Looks like he's not gonna build a bunker in the front. Another hatchery going up for Hero. He's like, I think he's feeling very confident of his ability to hold back this Terran army. So he's gonna eventually build another hatchery, I think, at the in the what is it 10:30 location. Medic Marine tries to push out and push these Zerglings back. Mutualists arrive, 7 Mutualists. There are 2 turrets in the front and 1 in the back. The SCVs are pulling back, and looks like it's going to be time for Hero to leave here. 1 Mutualist dead already, so that's not so good. And this group of Medic Marines is going to push the Zerglings a little bit back. The Sankats are not yet constructed though, and Hero is playing it quite dangerous. If Mine can just push a little bit further, he's going to be able to apply a lot of pressure against those Sankats. But it looks like for now, okay, very nice Medic Marines pullback though. That was just really nice micro for Mine, just forcing the Mutualists to go really bit further. And now Zerli tries to run by, but no, they are forced to go back as well. And the other group of Medic Marines are coming back to help, and so Mine is keeping everything under control for the time being. More Mutualists coming out for Hero, and hatchery finally get planted at the 10:30 position now. +1 weapons is done on the Medic Marines, or rather the Marines. And yeah, the game is gonna go on for a little bit longer. Hero is not giving up his ambition to go for some kind of harassment of his Mutualists. No upgrades on the Mutualists so far. We have a nice scan somewhere on the map for Terran. We're not so sure exactly where. 1 turret got taken out, but a lot of Mutualists are damaged as well. But these Medic Marines are doing a very nice team job pushing back those Mutualists. But it's gonna try to do that, and that turret's got saved. He needs to keep those Medic Marines there for some more time until that turret is completely healed. And yeah, so far Hero's BMO has been able to do a couple of damage points on some buildings, like some turrets, takes out some SCVs, but that's it. Mine has generally held the situation quite well. We might get a surround, but the angle for the Terran army is really good though. The Zerglings cannot really get a good surround, and more Medic Marines coming from behind. And all of these Zerglings are falling. The Mutualists get saved, but also the Medics get saved as well. The Medics is what really matter, because they cost gas, excuse me. And Hero is persistent with this Mutualist strategy. Double starport is probably going to complete soon for Mine though. So yeah, done already. So Mine's going to be pumping out some stuff from those starport. I think Science Vessel will be key here. But of course Mine has no idea that his enemy is committing to this Mutualist strategy. And more Mutualists come in. 4 turrets. More Medic Marines coming too though. Nice team work, and I think a lot of Mutualists are falling. I think like 2 Mutualists dead already. And still 1 more turret. We have 1 more turret in the back though. But more Medic Marines are coming through. SCVs are getting sniped left and right. But it's gonna be time for the Mutualists to return home. Just 8 Mutualists remaining. And look at this bio ball, so strong. Hero's gonna keep them in his base for some time as he reconstruct his turrets. Yeah, he's splitting his army up into 2 different groups, and making sure that he's going to be able to build at least 2 more, or if not 3 turrets in his main to keep everything covered. 3 turrets in the choke is quite good to cover. And finally, all of the turrets are reset up again, so it's okay. And I think even now for Mine just to leave his main base and go out in the wild and go and do some damage, because you cannot sit at home forever. What's gonna be built at those starport? We have seen those starport with the add-on for some time and they're blinking. I think they need to be science vessels. They need to be science vessels. Do not build dropship at this point. Dropship will be completely useless. Medic Marines pushing out, and Mine is showing resilience against Heroes, just non-stop attacks here. And the bio ball is so strong. These Zerglings are for nothing. Mutualists getting pushed back. Still 9 Mutualists remaining though, and they are quite strong. Very good drone saturation in the 3rd base. Hero's gone for Hive now, and he's gonna be able to start his work on the Defiler mount momentarily. The first science vessel of the game is coming out though. If we get some nice Irradiate out now, this Mutualist will be doomed. And let's see how is the timing of the Defiler. We need to have those Defiler in time to stop this threat of bio from knocking on Hero's door here. I don't know if Mine has any idea about the top left base. He probably does at this point. He needs to. But we don't see lurkers. We don't see. Okay, nice Irradiate, and reaction from Hero was okay. Not spectacular, but not bad. Another Mutualist sniped here. So 10 Mutualists remaining. Some of them are quite damaged. Looks like the first Hydralisk of the game are out. We don't see Lurker just yet, but they will be coming soon. And Hero is pushing forward. This game is dragging into the mid and late game scenario quite nicely here. Mutualists tried to circumvent the other group of Medic Marines, but they found nothing. 2 more Science Vessels coming out. Mine is playing a very simple game, just Medic Marines and Science Vessels. No, crazy switch into Vultures, no crazy dropship, no BC, just Medic Marines and Science Vessel. It's gonna push forward now. One Science Vessel was taken out. Medic Marines start to attack, but Lurkers behind are very strong. So the rest of these units are gonna be pulled back, and that is a nice what? What are you doing? I think he kind of evaded one of the Hydras. Not sure what is the purpose of that. And more irradiation might be taking place here. Those Science Vessels once again need to recharge the energy. Command center going down at the 12 o'clock position, and SCVs being transferred there at the, I guess not SCV, just Medic Marines for now. And more Science Vessels, so we need to do some irradiation on those units. Get them cancerous cells, get them to mutate into the T-virus. Looks like the Mutualists are gonna get reinforced with more Zerglings, and the angle of the attack from the Terran army from mine is quite poor in this engagement. But finally he was able to drop back, and another Overlord is falling. Hero 87 supply, mine 102. So that is, I guess, okay. Nidus Canal has been constructed, and Hero has secured his 3rd base. So Hero is looking very strong, but mine is not too much behind in terms of just supply and upgrades and so forth. +1 weapons is on the Mutualist. Not sure that really matters at this point anymore. But still, we have a small group of Medic Marines coming out, and the Science Vessels need to cast and irradiate on those Mutualists. But the Mutualists are not are not clumped up together, and now they're clumped up together. Another nice irradiate. And that's going to be the end of this group. We have maybe more irradiate on this side. And what's good for mine during these times is that he hasn't lost too many Science Vessels slot, and maybe just one. He's been able to keep his Science Vessels intact and just making use of them over and over again. And once again, another irradiate on those Lurkers, and immediately pull back. The game has officially gone into late game. 30 minutes of game. We have 3 base Terran against 3 base, soon to be 4 base Protoss, Zerg here. SCV is getting transferred to the 6 o'clock base, and Medic Marines are coming over. Looks like mine has a nice angle, a nice kind of container both of the areas here. The left side with a small group of Medic Marines and 2 Science Vessels on the right side. He also gets a few more Science Vessels. Looks like 2 more Science Vessels rejoin here. And mine has been meticulous with using his Science Vessel energy. He uses them as soon as they get full energy, and that way he can just make use of them and just trade efficiently, because those Science Vessels might get sniped later. So it's going to be better to use your Science Vessel energy a little bit faster. And another nice Science Vessels attack on even Scourges, because it's got so much energy. Medic Marines are coming up on the ramp, and that's going to be a mistake. He needs to come down right now. Just so many Lurkers, and Nidus Canal makes it very difficult. We're going to be having a Doom drop here with triple dropship. But where's the angle of attack? That's going to be the question. The Mutualists are still alive. Scourges are everywhere. An off-centered command center at the 7:30 makes it very difficult for the Zerg play to detect. Looks like the dropship is going to go towards the... I don't know. I don't see anything so far. But for now, mine is clearing the path. He's making sure that there's no units that can see the movement of his Science Vessel, of his dropship. Looks like the top left corner of the map is gonna be the destination for these dropships. So many goddamn Science Vessels, man. And the dropship arrives now. He's gonna drop them single file or in the same location. And Scourges are getting ready now. And one dropship died instantaneously. But a lot of... We need to get a scan. Looks like he's done... He got a scan. He's not scanning. Looks like the Nidus Canal is destroyed now. So no more reinforcement to this base. But a few Lurkers and more stuff are morphing in those eggs. So that is still, I think holdable for Hero. But he needs to think about the choke. The choke is gonna get clear out. Look at these Science Vessel clearing out so many Lurkers. What's gonna be the reaction, or what's happening inside the main of Heroes? Heroes got a lot of forces in the main, but he's not using them. He's finally gonna start to use them. I think he's gonna go and try to save his base here. So the Lurkers are falling, and Heroes got about 30 seconds. If he cannot defend correctly, then he's gonna get doomed here. More lurkers coming out and focus the attention on the lurker. The first lurker is gonna be falling. The second lurker is dead. Where's the reinforcement? Reinforcement coming from here. We need to get some more irradiate on those Zerg units. So many things coming and so many scourges coming too, and a lot of science systems are falling. 2 science systems left already, but the rest of the science systems are safe. And mine, 150 supply. Hero only 98. And it was very, very good for mine to, I think, clear out one of the hatcheries though. So that's going to be a little bit more difficult for Hero to get his econ back. And one more dropship attack. Scourges have been cleared out. So many science vessels. This drop in the main is going to be a mistake, I think. Because there's just so much forces. Oh god, what are you doing? Drop your army here. And mine is, okay, he's going to transfer SCVs and going towards the bottom left of the base. This game is quite nice so far. We are at the 16-minute mark and we have no clear victory inside. Hero is re-establishing the presence that he once has in the top left corner of the map. A lot of bio get airlifted into this area, and we even have another attack from low ground. Mine is gonna clear out the Niners Canal, was easily destroyed there. We have a fire bat that's protected by the medics, and medic marines are getting in the corner, so these drones are getting executed. +2 weapon, +1 armor on those corporal marines. Very, very strong. And more science vessel coming out. One science vessel is gonna get sniped, but that's gonna be still really, really good on this base. The sunken get taken out. The last mutualists of the game are gonna be falling soon. And yeah, there's no way for Hero to come back. Hero, 90 supply, mine 160 supply. Hero needs to do like a counter attack or something like that with his defiler play, but we don't see that. Hero's been a little bit careless to defend it. So even BCs are coming out now. This is gonna be just a cherry on the cake. One hatchery fallen and Hero GG. We're gonna be moving towards the last final game of the winner set. Thanks for watching and see you soon.